got his name on it.
I forgot.
There's no size.
Call to order the regular common council meeting, Monday, June 1st, 7 p.m. Roll call.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Thomas?
Here.
Mark Walnuts? Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
And Mark Walnuts is excused. Next item is Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Confirmation of appropriate meeting notice.
Meeting was noticed on Friday, May 29th. Agenda is posted at BMO Harris Bank, the Post Office, Library, and City Hall.
And before we accept the agenda, we're going to take the closed session out. We don't have information to do that tonight, so when you make the motion to approve the council, accept the agenda, no closed session.
As amended.
Motion to approve acceptance of agenda without closed session.
Go ahead, Mark. I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Personal appearances. Looking pretty slim out there. We'll move on to the minutes from May 18th.
A motion to approve.
Second.
Any corrections or additions? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Committee reports. Finance.
Yes, Finance met this evening just before council. And make a motion to consider approval of bills and payroll list in the amount of $227,607.16.
Second.
Any questions on the bills? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, motion to approve Class A, Class B, and Class B beer and liquor license renewals.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
I just had one comment. If you recall, the Depot Cafe was, their combination liquor license was contingent on the restaurant qualifications for
Oh, yeah,
no more
that's
than
right.
50%. Their financial statements came in for December 31st. They were at 2.39% of their sales came from alcohol.
We got a little room to work with.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. Thank you for that.
Okay, any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, there were no operator's license or renewals. Motion to approve cigarette and tobacco license renewals.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yep.
Motion passes.
Cindy, just for my notes, who was the second on 2A?
On the alcohol licenses?
Yep.
Matt
Oh,
McIntyre.
thank you. I didn't get that. Thank you. Sorry.
Motion to approve dance hall license renewals.
I'll second it.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yep.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve miscellaneous license renewals.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yep.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve public event packet for Edgerton FFA Alumni Father's Day tractor truck pull and waive the fees.
I will second that.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve temporary Class B license for Edgerton FFA alumni on June 21st.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
And that passes.
Number 5, the Park and Ride agreement has been tabled, so there's no action taken for this evening. Number 6, motion to approve quote of $2,940 from the stump guy for tree stump grinding.
I will second that.
I want to comment on that too. I've seen his work in the past. He does excellent work.
Good.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Motion passes.
And that's it for finance.
Okay, Plan Commission. Looks like we have one item to take action on here. Consider introducing and approving the first reading of the City of Edgerton Ordinance 15-04, amending Chapter 24.1.5 Floodplain Ordinance General Provisions.
I'll make that as a motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Chris Walnuts?
Yes.
Maves?
Yes.
Motion passes. Don't think there's anything else from planning.
I don't believe so.
Park Board.
Mark's not here. I don't know who else maybe was on that board.
We
had a discussion on pickleball. Sounds like it's pretty popular all over. And I guess we're going to try it out, see if it's going to take a hold.
Can I ask what pickleball is?
And we also discussed the new road system through Racetrack Park, and we eliminated the walking path. Is that right, Tom? Yeah. Okay. Pickleball is played with a wiffle ball and a racket that's smaller than a tennis racket, bigger than a badminton racket. And I guess you can play singles or doubles, and it's got a kitchen, and it's a no-no. And it's they got rules, quite detailed rules. And the more agile retirees out in Arizona and Florida played a lot.
Maybe down on the old skateboard park down Central Park.
Is it with a fence or with a net? I mean,
There's a net across, yeah.
Okay. So I have one other question about you said the walking path for the park is being eliminated.
If we eliminate anything, that'll be the first thing to go on the road system through Racetrack Park.
So explain to me why there's talk about elimination. Is it due to funds?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So the engineer's estimates are over our budget.
Okay.
So the engineer has recommended, and the Parks Committee has approved the order in which things would be removed from the project.
Okay.
So we would get all the bid information, so you could make the most informed decision. But if you don't have that, then you have a problem.
Perfect.
So there was 4 items that were on that list: parking lots, paving parking lots, the paths. So the Parks Committee reviewed all of those, put them in the order in which they would, because they have to be specific. So when the bids come in, then ultimately the Parks Committee will review, and you'll have to decide.
That makes sense. Good. Thank you.
Okay, is that about it from Parks then, Dave?
Yeah, since I missed the first half, that's about
Next item is to consider mayor's appointment for the citizen alternate on the fire district board. And if you remember, I nominated Doug Kenny at the last meeting.
I'll make that as a motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
McIntyre?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Thomas?
yes.
Chris Wellnut,
Yes.
Mapes,
Yes.
Motion passes. Mayor, alderpersons, and staff reports. I can't think of anything. Matt?
Thanks, Chris. And I'll say it, but I just thought about it tonight. I'd like to thank the police department, the SIU, the SWAT team, whoever else is involved, people or whatever, to help clean up the situation that happened on 5.5 Henry Street. It was in the Reporter last week. That's a very nice job. I don't know if it's still going on or whatever, but it's nice to get rid of that type of stuff. It's a good community. We don't need that. So I just give a thank you on behalf of the mayor, the council, whatever. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those